nutrition. I don't know, it's like a rainbow ghost. It's horrible. Joe, what we're talking about?
You just told me 10 seconds ago, it is eating for performance versus eating for fat loss.
What, they're not the same?
Is that right, yeah?
Yeah. Eating for performance versus eating for results. So we work with many athletes. People who enjoy running or cycling, triathlons. Who's me in the middle? Wheelchair. And then we'll get the question of how can I stay on plan? Not eating processed foods, but then when I normally have energy gels, what can I have that's kind of sustain friendly or natural food that's going to replace that? And really, you kind of need to look at what you want, whether you want to stay on plan to get results or whether you want to perform really well in your race or your sport.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good to look at this from two perspectives, because you've got people when they first start and they're at the point where whatever small changes they'll make, they'll get results. So as long as you are being better than before, as long as you're improving something, odds on you're going to get results. This is not always the case. Some people go, I'm drinking half as much, my weight hasn't changed. Well, you've obviously consumed more calories somewhere, so then you just have to make more changes. So when you first start, it's not something you really need to worry about too much. If you stick to the commandments, you tend to get results. Your performance won't suffer too much. You'll probably get better just by eating slower absorbing source of carbs. Once you find that people's blood sugars are be more regulated, then they're going to have less kind of energy peaks and drops. Once you get further on and you're struggling to lose more weight, this is more the point we're kind of getting at, when people, they want everything and they want to be hitting faster 10k times and be lifting heavy in the gym. They also want to be dropping fat and feeling great in the gym. And they're things you can do when you begin, because you've come from a point of probably not eating overly well, so your nutrition will support all of those things. Once you get to a point where you're trying to improve performance and burn fat, is you're looking at different systems, different demands on your body, different nutritional needs. So one of them requires an energy surplus. Ideally, if you're going to train optimally, you want to be taking a lot of food. It's going to give you the best chance of performing well. There's no issues with over-consuming a couple of hundred calories if you're going to train with that. But there is an issue with that if you're looking to burn fat as well, because as soon as you eat more than you burn, then you're not going to be burning fat, you're just going to be maintaining. So you just need to decide what you want and then work towards that.
Finally.
It's been a while since I've been 10-minute rant.
If you're looking for fat loss, like Joe said, you have to be in a deficit, so performance is going to suffer from that. Like Joe said, if you're going to eat for performance, it's going to be vastly different to eating to create a deficit. So if you want to perform really well in the gym or at an event, then you want, like Joe said, like a surplus of energy. Like you want to take in loads of carbs, necessarily loads of fat, so basically loads of calories. Whereas if you wanted to create that deficit, then you want to be taking in less, basically. So your energy is going to suffer. You're not going to be bouncing off the walls in a calorie deficit. And then, like say, looking at energy gels and Lucozades and stuff like that, then you just need to weigh up what's more important. Is it your performance at that event right there, or is it you sticking to a plan and getting fat loss?
I was listening to an interesting podcast earlier, and this guy was talking about Hell Week, which I think is the SEALs. It's their week for kind of 5.5 days, and it's the thing where they're just constantly pushed, and it's amazing. The comment the bloke made was, you just don't realise how much your body's capable of until you have to do it. So a lot of people go, I can't not eat before I train. Yeah, you can. It's quite simple. It's quite hard for you to go over that point, but whatever you think you can't do, 99% of the time you can. It's just your mind stopping you doing it. If you can get past that hurdle, then everything else is quite easy from there. People always worry about, we have quite a lot of the group of, I'm worried about eating too low. Your metabolism isn't a switch that goes off and on. If you undereat by 100 calories, your body's not going to shut down. You're going to hold on to every gram of fat that your body's carrying. It's a slow to regulate system. You can undereat for a long period of time. It's not going to cause any massive issues. And I'm not saying like months and months at a time, but a good few weeks of doing it's not the end of the world. Of training tired. And if you're looking to lose fat, that's what you've got to do. Often people say, I'm so much better than I have been before. If it's not working, then something has to change. So you have to look at what you're doing. Is it working? Are you doing it consistently? And then you have to adjust from there. If it's not working, you need to adjust something. And often, your training performance is going to be one of those things that has to flag.
And that's just when you have to just grey it out and just still get it done, because you create, like say, you're creating a bigger deficit. That's what you're trying to do. Is you're trying to either eat less calories than you burn, or then you're creating a bigger deficit, possibly by exercising, or a combination of the two. So, like I said, you're gonna feel tired, but then you still have to go in and train, because then if you go, I'm feeling really tired, so I'm gonna snack on a massive handful of nuts, that's gonna give you short-term energy. Of course it is, but then that's the kind of calories that you create a deficit for.
The same end result, but through a different mechanism. I'm really tired, so I'm not going to train. If you're burning 300 calories every day by exercising, and then you don't burn them that day, that's the same as you eating them. You know, if you just look at the swing or the balance of things, then if you burn less, that's the same as eating more, because the deficit is reduced and you're not going to lose any fat, unfortunately.
Yeah. So you just need to decide what's important. Is it the performance or is it the results?
More often than not, it's the end result, isn't it?
Yeah. Or if
You're here with us.
Yeah. Or if
Go to
you
Mark
do have a big event, then eat accordingly to it. You know, you don't go, well, I've got a triathlon, but I'm trying to drop some weight, so I'm going to eat very little the day before, because then your performance is going to massively suffer. And that's not like a training session as such. That's an event. So it might be worth going up slightly off plan for that one day.
But so many of our clients have found, you know, if you're doing an endurance event, if you take a stone off your back, you're going to get a lot faster.
Yeah, just like you get a lot slower if you are a weighted vest.
Yeah, so even if you don't feel like you're training as well, if you're dropping weight at a good rate of knots, then this is going to make a big difference for a lot of people. You know, you look at Chris Froome, his wife was a sports nutritionist, and basically he kind of went from mid-level to winning the Tour de France because he took that weight off his back, and it just
works with sustain.
made all the difference. Oh my if only.
Right, that's us done. Any more to add? Do you want to talk a bit longer? Battery's gone flat.
Yeah, go on then.
No. Goodbye.